On January the 11th, 2015, that was the exact day Jordan Doree was very first created. What up, everybody? It's Legendary Mojo. In this video, it's another character bio, and this character name is Jordan Doree. Although Jordan Doree is her confirmed name as of right now, when we get into more depth into the backstory, you will see that Jordan Doree isn't her real name. So enough with the talking. Let's begin with the backstory. Jordan was born on March 3rd, 1999. This birth date hasn't still been confirmed to be used in my comics, but I'm just going to go with the one I have right now. Jordan is kind of like an angry girl. Like, she would get mad at certain situations where no person would get mad. Jordan did not like her parents. She would always mistreat her parents and be very disrespectful to them, but she still had some sense of love in them, but at certain times Jordan would randomly hate them. Jordan has no siblings. She is the only child in her entire family household. And one time Jordan threw a rock at a girl because the girl stole Jordan's shoes. I mean, I told you, Jordan's emotions is very, very tempting. Like, she would get mad very easily. Like, sometimes her parents would be scared of her because Jordan would sometimes yell back at them because Jordan didn't like the way they were treating her. Jordan met Adam, as you can see on the screen. If you remember Adam from the last video, Jordan met Adam in school, and Adam was her best friend, and them two were very best friends. Jordan couldn't make any other friends because the friends were scared of her, thinking that she was just a violent girl who was crazy every time. During all that, Jordan was also training in karate. She knew how to do all sorts of karate type moves. Like, she was very, very talented in karate. Like, very talented. That was one of her hobbies she'd do every time after school. After Jordan got done with school, she was tired of living under her mother's house. Remember, Jordan couldn't even get a job, so it was hard for her out there. She had to live under her parents for the rest of her life, and she was tired of it, so she decided to come up with a plan to fake her death. The way she faked her death was by using a gun and shooting herself in the head, but it wasn't really her if people would have figured it out, but they never figured it out, so Jordan had to change her name and everything. And yeah, she went under the radar and she got her own apartment. She met new people. That's how Jordan worked. Jordan ended up meeting Adam once more again during Halloween, October the 31st. And the way she met him is very hilarious. She decided to take Adam's bowl. He had a bowl out for kids who can just take free candy, just free candy to give away. And she decided to take the entire bowl, and Jaden and Adam decided to chase after her. I'll get into Jaden in another bio. That'll be my next character bio, and you'll understand the depth of Jaden. But yeah, them two chased after her, and they revealed the clothes she had on, the costume. She had on a ninja costume, and as of right now, you see Jordan has on fire. Like, she looks like she has fire and stuff, but this was before she got her powers, okay? I'm about to get into the powers right now, but she met Owen, Jaden, and Adam at those times, like right at the Halloween stuff. And she became friends with them and got to know them more, but let's get into the more in-depth of the powers. The way Jordan got her powers is a very good way. Like, I'm telling you, you better pay attention to this, because this is my favorite part of writing. I used to write this every time, rewriting it, changing it up, adding more stuff, because I really like the way how she got her powers. She got her powers in the most epic way before, way better than anybody in my comic, like, no lie. Well, besides other characters, but still, she's one of the top best virus getters, I guess. Jordan decided to call Adam one day when she was in her apartment. She kept calling him and he never picked up. She was trying to check on him just to see what's up. And when she realized he hasn't picked up the phone at least over 4 calls, she decided to go over there herself. When she went to Adam's house, she ended up seeing a purple portal in her back, not her, well, his backyard. And she decided to go through it because only one reason was to save Adam. She saw Adam's jean jacket on the ground just ripped up. And she really wanted to save. Her determination to save her friend and her new friends she just met was very strong. She didn't care. She had no fear on her. Jordan was determined to save her friend. As she jumped through the portal, she landed somewhere mysterious, a place that was very flame-like. Like it was just fire everywhere. And like as soon as the farther she got, the more she saw. Like she saw more castles and buildings and fire-like structures made by some person. It wasn't no human being because there was no possible way a human being can make those type of fire structure buildings. She saw a fire-like monster on the ground fighting another fire-like monster, and Jordan ran over to help. Like she heard the screams of him at first, and she thought that was Adam. So she ran over there to go see what it was, and she ended up breaking the two up, and the two stared at Jordan for a long time because Jordan had green eyes in her normal form. Not normal form, not infected self. Like she had green eyes, and those green eyes looked exactly like the queen, the fire queen. They decided to thank Jordan for not from saving the world, for breaking up the fight, but mostly thanking her because the queen has returned. They think the queen has returned, so they lift up Jordan and carry her inside the palace. Well, basically not someplace, but inside the palace. And Jordan was kind of scared and not scared at the same time because she was asking, "Have you seen my friends?" And they were just responding in some type of language Jordan didn't understand. As Jordan was led to a little pit to the end of the palace, they were all chanting, "Queen has returned, Queen has returned." And Jordan was screaming loudly that, "I'm not your queen. What are you doing? I'm not your queen." And suddenly, they just tossed Jordan into a fire pit. A pit made of straight flames where no normal human being can survive. As Jordan was screaming or falling down to the flames of pit of flames, but when she landed, bursts of flames spewed from her eyes and mouth, but her body was intact, like her clothes ripped apart, and some type of new fabric was forming around her. She was still alive in the pit. She didn't die like any human being, but the reason she survived was because due to the virus cells. The virus cells kept her alive while also engulfing the flames, which gave her the power of the flames and a skin-tight suit that she's not able to take off due to the virus trying to keep her alive. And the suit I don't know how to describe this, but the suit just formed. Like it formed onto her skin because she was in the flame. She was supposed to die. Her skin was supposed to melt, but the virus created a suit over her while she was burning. Jordan then rose up from the flames with fire wrapped around her, and she jumped up and just screamed with a burst of rage and flame, and everyone was bowing down to her, and she looked down and she was just looking at him and looking at herself, and she was blind. She was wondering, why can't she see? And so all the people placed a crown on top of her head, and that crown gave her sight. For some reason, the people there knew that as soon as she landed in the pit, she was going to go blind. For some reason, the pit, anytime someone goes in the pit and survives, they go blind, and they need the crown to see sight. And Jordan finally had sight when she puts on the crown. So that means if she takes off the crown, she will go blind. So if you're asking that question, yes, she will go blind if that crown is removed off of her head. Now Jordan has the power of flame. She even had the power to go to that place she went, and it was called the lower the lower world fire realm, and she had access to it any time. So she left, and she went back home, and Adam and them saw her. They were all amazed, and Jordan was still herself. She's still normal, she just had the power of flames. Excuse me, the power of flames now, and has on a suit she can't take off forever. Like the suit is permanent, she can't remove it at all. She can wear clothes on top of it though, but still, that's pretty hard. But yeah, she can take showers, so if you're working with that, yes, she can. But it's just that the suit is freaking permanent. And that's the end of her bio. I will be updating her bio more. It's more to it. I mean, I just added the more main in-depth bio, like everything you need to know about her, how she got her powers, where she's from, and who her friends are. That's all you need to know. I just want to let everybody know. And also, sorry for the lack of videos. I have to upload in 2 weeks. So as for that, I'll be uploading a video Tuesday, which is tomorrow. I will upload another video Wednesday too. I'm collabing with someone, so I'll be uploading Wednesday too, and I'll try to get one Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm really trying to keep up this YouTube career, and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be shouting out everyone who was there to support me. So this is the end of the video, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the artwork, please let me know. I'll be posting it on Twitter, so you can go check out on there, and full screen of it. I'll put it at the end of the video too, but thanks for watching, guys. Peace.